Okay, so what I'd like to introduce to you now is something called a thought record. And this is a tool that we use quite a lot in CBT, and it helps us to identify thoughts and then in a really logical, kind of planned out way, analyze them and then move through to thinking differently about them, okay? So what we always start with in CBT, as we've talked about, is a situation. And what I'm going to ask for you now is to think about a time in the past week where you found that your mood really kind of went down. And often we're kind of looking for that 30-minute window when this happened and the who, what, where, when of it. Can you think of a time?
Yeah, sitting in my room,
Okay.
just laying in bed.
Okay. You're sitting in your room, you were in bed,
Yeah,
and does it sound like you were alone?
yeah.
Okay. Were you doing anything else?
No, just sitting there.
Just sitting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And even as we're talking about it, I kind of feel the energy in the room kind of tank in your
Yeah.
body language. Is that how you feel even thinking about it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I think it was last Thursday.
It was last Thursday.
Last Thursday evening.
Okay.
I don't know the exact time, but
Yeah.
around 7-ish. Or
Okay.
something.
Kind of 7.
Yeah.
All right. So, we kind of even feel it here in the room, but this is what was going on last Thursday. Just in your room, lying in bed, not doing hardly anything at all, just
Yeah.
being there. Okay. And we can even draw on how we're feeling now, but the next column in this is our mood. Remember, moods are single words. How were you feeling at that time?
Sad.
Sad. Okay. And on a scale of 1 to 100%, how sad were you feeling?
Oh, at least 90.
90. At least 90.
Yeah.
So 90 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Fear.
Fear. Okay. And how strong was fear?
Same.
Same, about 90
Yeah,
or more?
about 90 or more.
Okay. Anything else?
Shame.
Shame. And how strong was that?
Same thing. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
boy.
it was not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, right.
Maybe a little bit of anger,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
but that would probably be more like 60.
60, so
Yeah.
quite a bit lower then.
Yeah.
All right. So some really strong, difficult emotions. Sad at 90 plus, fear at 90 plus, shame at 90 plus, and a little bit of anger
Yeah.
mixed in there. Okay, right. How do you feel now?
I don't know. I feel a little bit. I feel better, but
Okay.
thinking about it is
Okay.
making me feel a
Bringing
little
it
bit
back.
anxious. Yeah.
Oh, you named anxious.
Yeah.
Was that a part of this last?
Yeah, I consider that fear, I guess.
Okay, the fear.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay. All right. Okay, well, let's kind of keep moving this forward. I know the emotion is kind of hard right now, but the idea is to move through this and we'll find something on the other side of it. Thinking back to this time where you're sitting in your room alone and these emotions are so strong, what were the thoughts or images going through your mind? What were you thinking?
I don't know. It was a very strong feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if I had to put words to it, this is hopeless.
This is hopeless.
What's the point? Things will never change.
Okay.
I'm useless.
Okay.
Life's not fair.
Wow, we're on quite a roll.
Didn't used to be like this. Yeah, I think that's all I can think
Yeah.
of.
Wow, and you can kind of see the links that this tool helps us make where strong emotions would be really linked with strong thoughts like this. This is hopeless. What's the point? Things will never change. I'm useless. Life's not fair. It didn't used to be like this. Seems to make some links between the two columns here, the mood column and the thought column.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you noticing here about those links?
I guess I'm just realizing that I guess you could connect the thought with the emotion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
So hopeless, is that why I was sad? Because I'm saying that?
What do you think?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Seems to make sense, doesn't it? Yeah.
But at the time, it just was like a feeling.
Sure.
You know, like
really strong.
yeah, I wouldn't have
Yeah.
put it like together
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah. How does it make you feel even to see these links or to see this connection between your thoughts and your moods?
It actually gives me some hope
Does
a little
it?
bit.
Yeah.
Like more understandable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Okay.
my experience is more understandable.
Okay. All right. Well, let's build on that hope and build on that understanding and push this forward even more. So once we've done our situation in the thought record and identified and rated our emotions and kind of dug around to get all the thoughts up there, what we want to do is find the one thought that got the whole ball of wax going, that sort of really was at the heart of the whole thing. Often I'll say you'll feel it in your gut when you see it up there, and often it'll be linked to the highest emotion. So I know we've got kind of even Steven on these three here, but maybe there's still one thought here that was at the heart of everything, and we call it the hot thought.
Okay.
Do you see a hot thought up here? One that really resonates as the strongest thought in this situation.
So the one that hurts me the most?
Yeah, that can be a way to think about it.
Either things will never change or I'm useless. One of those.
Yeah, okay. And sometimes we'll see two thoughts that feel equally as strong. And in those situations, I think it's helpful to just pick one, and then we could come back to the other one.
Okay.
If we try to kind of do a whole bunch of thoughts, sometimes it waters down the potency of the exercise. So which out of these two, things will never change and I'm useless, should we identify as our hot thought for this one?
I guess if I'm thinking about it, if I believe things could change, it would feel better. So
Okay.
I think that's probably
That one,
yeah.
okay. And so when we identify our hot thought, we give it a circle, and that'll be the thought that we use for the rest of this exercise, okay?
Okay.